The Mars rover Perseverance has to slam on the brakes to land safely. KTLA Steve Coos with the assignment of the day shows us how it's programmed to stop, drop, and rove. Steve, good morning.
Good morning to you guys. You know, Frank, there's a reason why they call this stuff rocket science. It's complicated. It's difficult. There's a lot that could obviously go wrong right here. This is a mission that's been years in the making, so we hope everything does go smoothly. Thankfully, here at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena, we have some of the most brilliant minds in the entire world making sure things go right, and so far they have. Currently, Percy, the Perseverance rover, Percy as they call her, is about 120 million miles away from Earth and closing very fast on the surface of Mars as all eyes are watching.
It all comes down to this: entry, descent, and landing. A few tiny words for one tremendous feat.
The entry, descent, and landing is often referred to as the 7 minutes of terror. It is the shortest but most critical and most dangerous phase of the entire mission.
We call it a mission critical event.
Entry, descent, and landing is all about getting it from the top of the Martian atmosphere to the ground safely.
Easier said than done, because when Perseverance reaches the red planet, it's screaming.
We go from 12,000 miles an hour down to about 1 mile an hour in just a few minutes.
So first we'll use the atmosphere to slow down, streaking across the Martian sky kind of like a meteor. But not only does Perseverance have to survive the intense heating and deceleration, but it also has to steer its way to the landing target using thrusters.
We make these tiny little adjustments to make sure that we are staying on target.
We'll slow down to about 1,000 miles an hour like an F-18 fighter jet. We'll deploy a giant 21.5 meter parachute.
Actually the largest supersonic planetary parachute that we've ever deployed on another planet.
But that big parachute really isn't enough to slow Perseverance down for landing. In fact, she's still going about as fast as a skydiver would be going if you jumped out of a plane here on Earth.
Hurtling towards the surface and headed into hazard.
Jezero is the most dangerous landing site we've ever attempted to land at.
But Perseverance is primed with a new program to pick where she wants to land.
We have a new system called terrain relative navigation. Basically, this rover flies with its eyes wide open. It has a map at just the right altitude. It's going to let go of the parachute and then fly on a jetpack that we call the descent stage.
Once we're in the area that we want to be in, it executes the sky crane maneuver. So sky crane slowly lowers the rover down and then touches the rover down on its wheels on the surface of Mars.
The descent stage will fly away and our rover will be ready to go.
But even sent back at the speed of light, that delicate data will be on a delay.
We actually will not find out whether Perseverance has made it or not until 11 minutes after it's actually happened.
It takes over 11 minutes for signals to travel from Earth to Mars and from Mars to Earth. That's part of what makes these 7 minutes really exciting, is that the spacecraft has to do this portion of the mission entirely autonomously, entirely by itself.
So there's no way we're going to be able to remote control this.
It's hands off. She has to fly herself. We're confident that she's in the best position to succeed.
And that success will be beaming back to Earth from cameras capturing the entire thing.
We can see it in high definition and video.
These simple little pictures that she takes of her surroundings, but it's a really critical and really important and mind-blowingly simple proof of life that she's alive. She landed the way we expected her to.
So much riding on a rocket ship, with all the world watching.
There's a lot that has to go right. It is not easy. Success is not guaranteed. Mars gets a vote, and there are many, many things that have to go right. It's going to be quite a day.
We are now just about 2 hours away from touchdown, and once Perseverance finally lands, that's when the real mission begins. The Perseverance rover will start immediately searching for signs of life as it puts the technology of tomorrow to the test. Don't miss our final episode in our Mission to Mars special series. That's tomorrow on the KTLA Morning News and also at the news at 1 o'clock. Back out here live at the JPL. Guys, I gotta tell you, I've been talking to a few of the NASA scientists. They tell me this is probably the most exciting day they've had in years. Not since the Curiosity rover landed on Mars all the way back in 2012 has they had this much excitement and buzz around this place. So definitely really exciting.
Can imagine.
We are all excited. I'm going to be glued to the TV myself.
Drama is building, Steve. Thank you.